Nature is blessed with an abundance of resources that possess remarkable healing and medicinal powers. Throughout history, countless lifetimes have been devoted to the study of these natural remedies, from the forests of Asia to the Amazon, to learn the value of every plant. Thanks to this research, once obscure plants and herbs are now used to treat everything from common ailments to serious medical conditions and diseases. Today, doctors and scientists continue to uncover new natural remedies that can provide the same health benefits as prescribed medications without the dreaded side effects. The reishi mushroom is an excellent example of one of nature's plants whose miraculous, health-enhancing applications have been employed by Oriental cultures for centuries, but have only been introduced to the Western world in the last 30 years. Reishi is a basidiomycete lamellulous fungus belonging to the family of Polyphoraceae. In nature, it grows in densely wooded mountains of high humidity and dim lighting. It is rarely found since it flourishes mainly on the dried trunks of dead plum, Quercus serrata, or Pisonia trees. Out of 10,000 such aged trees, perhaps 2 or 3 will have reishi growth. Therefore, it is very scarce indeed. The spores of reishi have such tough outer husks that germination is next to impossible, and this accounts for its rarity. It was said that in the old days, when one discovered reishi, it had to be kept a secret even from one's closest relatives, and there was big celebration upon fruitful return. The herbal history of reishi had long been documented in the oldest Chinese pharmacopoeia written in about the 1st or 2nd century BC. The original textbook of Oriental medical science, Shino Herbal Pharmacopoeia, documented 365 species of plants and classified them into 3 categories: superior, average, and fair. These classifications were based on 2 main criteria: the benefits of consumption on a continual basis and the risk of side effects from doing so. For those plant medicines graded as superior, the range of ailments they could treat were greater than those of weaker specimens, and they also possessed the additional feature of having little or no long-term side effects. Among the superior herbal medicines, reishi had the highest ranking in the classic medical text, even outperforming ginseng. In China, reishi has been called God's herb for over 2,000 years, and its reputation for being effective in treating a wide range of ailments moved Chinese emperors throughout the various dynasties to order servants to search for wild reishi mushrooms found atop distant mountains, believing the consumption of reishi would grant them eternal youth and enhanced health. Because of these attributes, the use of reishi for medicinal purposes was reserved primarily for royalty and wealthy individuals until the late 20th century, when cultivation of red reishi mushrooms by the Japanese made the once rare plant more widely available around the world. Although there are more than 2,000 known species of reishi, only 6 kinds have been shown to have significant health benefits: red, black, blue, white, yellow, and purple reishi, among which red reishi has been proven to be most effective in improving overall health and treating specific conditions. Cultivation of red reishi originated in Gunma-ken, Japan, where the Mayuzumi family invented the technique of culturing red reishi on Japanese oak logs. We have invited Japan's foremost reishi cultivator, Mr. Mayuzumi, to describe the intricate process involved in growing and harvesting the highest quality red reishi.
A good quality red reishi plant is distinguished by its large size, thick cap, and overall weight. This specimen is an excellent example of a high-quality red reishi mushroom. In contrast, this smaller sized red reishi plant with a thin cap and lighter weight is of inferior quality. There are 3 methods of cultivating the red reishi mushroom, using wood pulp, wood box, and wood log. For wood pulp cultivation, wood pulp is placed in a glass bottle and the red reishi fungi are added. After 3 months, this growing method yields small and low-quality mushrooms. The second method, wood box cultivation, involves grafting the fungi into a wooden log which is placed in a wooden box. After about 6 months, medium-sized and moderate quality red reishi is produced. Lastly, the natural wood log cultivation is the most complex method but results in the cultivation of superior large-size red reishi. This process begins with high-quality red reishi fungi strain cultured in test tubes for about 85 days. The germinating fungi are then inserted into drilled holes of selected high-grade logs that age between 26 to 30 years old. These logs are then placed in the greenhouse and buried under rich soil for 5 months. During the growing period, the red reishi fungi absorb many nutrients from the soil. As a result, after 5 years of use, the soil must lay dormant for 2 to 3 years to allow soil nutrient replenishment before being used again. Growing conditions require continual monitoring to ensure a high-quality red reishi harvest. Temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide, light intensity, and nutrients are all closely monitored to maintain optimum growth conditions. The greenhouse is sprayed with moisture daily to stimulate growth and maintain a humidity of 90 to 95%. This sprayed moisture is sanitized to prevent the reishi from being eroded by bacteria. We are committed to safe agricultural techniques and abstain from the use of exotic pesticides. Furthermore, we rely upon natural selection to cull weaker plants, leaving only the strongest, highest quality red reishi to survive for use in our harvest. The plants are grown for another 100 days until they mature to their full size. The spraying is stopped as the mushrooms release their spores into the air. The red reishi will grow for another 2 weeks and are then harvested. To prepare red reishi for medicinal use, the mushrooms are cut into small pieces and boiled for 2 hours. This process is repeated 3 times until all the medicinal extract is successfully removed. The medicinal extract is prepared using a low-temperature vacuum condenser and an air-sprayed dryer to transform from concentrated liquid into a powdered state for transfer into capsules. Ambient temperature and moisture are strictly controlled during the drying process to maintain medical effectiveness. Our in-depth research has shown that the medical effectiveness of red reishi is strongest when the plant is fully mature, a state that is almost impossible to find in the wild. Throughout my personal experience cultivating red reishi for more than 30 years, my mission has been to grow the best quality red reishi in Japan and introduce its benefits to as many people around the world as possible. I am also proud that my family's 70-plus year history in cultivating fungi plants has helped us discover the most beneficial way of germinating and harvesting some of the most potent and medically effective red reishi mushrooms in the world. The chemical composition of red reishi mushroom is very complex. The plant is primarily composed of complex carbohydrates called polysaccharides, triterpenoids, proteins, and amino acids. Studies indicate that polysaccharide is one of the most beneficial components in red reishi and that it enhances the body's immune system. Medical practitioners in China and Japan have long used herbs like ginseng, brasenia, and astragalus as anti-cancer medications, all of which share reishi's high polysaccharide content. Taken regularly, red reishi has been shown to have a strong impact on diseases caused by poor blood circulation. In herbal form, red reishi can purify the blood by enhancing circulation and eliminating toxins like monosodium glutamate, cigarette tar, and other harmful chemicals and drugs from the body. Our experiments have proven that red reishi not only helps to lower cholesterol, but also prevents the formation of blood clots. It may also reduce the likelihood of arteriosclerosis in the cerebral and coronary arteries, and increase the metabolic activity of blood cells. More importantly, red reishi helps maintain the normal functions of many internal organs and strengthens the body's immune system. Combined with a healthy diet and an active lifestyle, reishi can contribute to helping a person maintain optimum health and lengthen life expectancy. Because of its ability to normalize body functions and strengthen organs, reishi has been found to be effective in the treatment of a wide range of ailments, including constipation, hemorrhoids, chronic hepatitis, diabetes, urination difficulties, inflammation of the liver, gastric disease, nasal allergy and inflammation, bronchitis, asthma, arthritis, stomach pain, rheumatism, insomnia, depression, neurasthenia, skin diseases caused by allergies, and certain conditions associated with thrombosis.
My name is Chung Kit Ling. In April 1999, I wanted to buy an insurance policy for myself and needed a blood test. The test report showed I had been infected with hepatitis B and indicated that my liver enzymes were markedly elevated. I was quite worried at the time. A friend recommended taking Japanese red reishi to cleanse my system. After taking it for 2 months, I took the blood test again. This time, the results were great. The report indicated that my liver enzymes had returned to normal. Blood tests showed that my ALT and AST levels decreased from 532 and 193 to 29 and 32 respectively in only 2 months, meaning that my liver was showing definite signs of improvement. Japanese red reishi was extremely effective for me.
I was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal carcinoma, a kind of throat and nose cancer, 16 months ago. As the cancer cells moved into an intermediate stage, they spread to my lymph, so I decided to take more aggressive radiation therapy that lasted 14 months. These were the most difficult 14 months of my life. But fortunately, a friend recommended that I try a Japanese red reishi product to help lessen the after effects of such intense treatment. It made a visible difference in my health, and so I continue to take it today. Now when I see my fellow cancer patients whom I met during treatment, I'm keenly aware of how much better I seem to be doing compared to them. Most of them are still suffering from treatment after effects like nasal congestion and extreme thirst in the evening. Some have even lost their sense of taste and developed tinnitus and neck pain. My symptoms are less severe, and I believe my improved condition is due to the intake of reishi. One of the great advantages of red reishi over other medicines is that, taken regularly, the herbal remedy can provide everyday health benefits even for people who do not suffer from serious illnesses. For example, taking red reishi has been shown to benefit the heart by increasing blood flow, reducing symptoms of arrhythmia, enhancing blood circulation in the coronary arteries, and reducing the likelihood of heart attacks. Red reishi is also known to lower high levels of cholesterol and lipemia. It can protect the liver by reducing the harmful effects of toxins on the liver and revitalize deteriorated cells. In traditional Chinese medicine, the pancreas is highlighted as controlling the digestive and immune systems. In Western medicine, the pancreas does not control the immune system. It does help with digestion and has a role in diabetes. Taking reishi can strengthen all the internal organs that relate to improved digestion, and it has been shown to work extremely well for almost all gastric conditions, such as stomach and intestinal pain, constipation, as well as their symptoms. As for the immune system, red reishi is known to activate the reticuloendothelial system, which builds white corpuscles within the body to strengthen the body's immune system, improving its ability to combat diseases such as cancer. Red reishi is also known to reduce symptoms associated with chronic bronchitis and bronchial asthma by clearing phlegm from the body, reducing coughing, and easing asthma symptoms. The herbal remedy can stimulate the upper layers of cells in the mucous membrane in the trachea, thus increasing cell recovery, while suppressing cells that produce antigens that cause allergic reactions within the lungs. Furthermore, Red reishi has been shown to regulate the adrenal cortical system, strengthen the kidneys, and increase fertility by normalizing spermatogenesis and decreasing nocturia. Red reishi's calming properties can also help people sleep better by stabilizing the central nervous system. Practitioners have also reported use of the herbal remedy to ease cramps, treat neurasthenia, reduce infantile convulsion, speed recovery from cerebral thrombi, and improve memory for patients with Alzheimer's disease. One of the most exciting areas of research regarding red reishi is in the field of prostate diseases, deemed incurable mainly because the causes and states of the diseases are unknown. Recently, at the 5th Academic Conference of Traditional Medicine, we presented a study demonstrating our red reishi research results. The research project, titled 360 Cases of Clinical Observations on Prostatic Disease, was given an award of Distinguished Achievement in Technology, and may lead to further research on red reishi's benefits in treating urogenital diseases like prostatitis, prostatic hypertrophy, prostatic pain, and sexual dysfunction like impotence, ejaculatory dysfunction, and frigidity. With technological advancement and globalization revealing valuable knowledge from different cultures, Western medicine is embracing both ancient and modern medical practices. As a result, naturopathic healing will be the theme of the World Health Organization in the 21st century, and will likely play a significant role in developing new treatments and health alternatives.
As the negative effects of daily stress, poor diet, and environmental pollution continue to mount, the general population's risk of contracting diseases also increases, making healthy living a major priority for many. For those of us looking to improve the quality of life, reishi offers a new way to stay healthy, strengthen our bodies, and enhance our immune systems. A recent study in Choice magazine, a monthly published by the Hong Kong Consumer Council, aims to help consumers choose the best red reishi products by comparing the effectiveness of active ingredients in 32 red reishi products available in the marketplace. The study determined that the polysaccharide content of the mushroom was the most important ingredient in red reishi products, and compared the potency of the 32 products by comparing their polysaccharide content level. According to the test results, a certain Japanese red reishi product had the highest amount of polysaccharide amongst all the test products at 29.7%, while other red reishi products had as little as 0.06%. With so many red reishi products in the market today, the report recognizes that it is very tough for consumers to determine which product will be the most effective without proper guidance. Thus, the article recommends that consumers consider the following factors when purchasing red reishi products: the amount of polysaccharide level contained in the product, the brand name and product history, the manufacturer's country of origin. As the integration of traditional Chinese medicine and contemporary Western medicine continues to increase with the adoption of proven plant medicines such as ginseng and the reishi mushroom, the full range of benefits from these remedies will be enjoyed by more and more people seeking a natural alternative to improving their health. Among knowledgeable practitioners, reishi mushroom is referred to as the God's herb for many reasons, including the wide range of applications we have explored so far. Reishi's wondrous healing properties are a gift you can benefit from beginning today and throughout your lifetime.